Hello, hello, and welcome back to the channel. As most of you know, I'm Topher, and for those of you who don't know and just randomly decided to click on my video, welcome to the channel. I'm Topher. Thank you for stopping by. So we're here to do a reaction, and we're diving back into my queen, my goddess, my end-all, be-all, the one, the only Miss Kelly Clarkson, and the bonus tracks off her Chemistry Deluxe edition. So outside of like the special remixes and whatnot, there were, I think, 4 additional tracks added. I Won't Give Up, Did You Know, You Don't Make Me Cry, featuring River Rose, and oh no, there are 5 tracks, Goodbye and Roses. So I've already reacted to Roses because that one got released first before the deluxe edition went out. And now we're going to react to the other 4 tracks. So normally I would do just a track by track video and release each video throughout the week and whatnot, but last month I changed my production flow on the channel where I'm only putting out 1 video a day, potentially with the exception of Sundays, because Sundays is are my free day, and I'm only doing music reactions Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, and I react to a lot of different artists. So I don't know if I recorded each track individually or a reaction to each track individually, I don't know how long it would take me to get all of those reactions out to the people on the interwebs. So I figured if I just did one big old video, I got it all out in one fell swoop and you guys will have it all. So there will be timestamps so you can jump to whatever track you want to jump to and all that jazz. But right now we are going to dive in and start with I Won't Give Up. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. So let's see what it's all about.
It took a minute, forgiveness, some work, but I did it. Now I'm standing here, almost gave in to the dark, but it turns out the light in me won't disappear. I can't be the one, I can't be the one to love you, no. Go find what you're looking for, and I won't let all the damage of what we were define what I deserve.
Amen.
I won't give up, I won't give up.
Hey,
I won't give up.
I wasn't sure where we were gonna go with this. Ooh, ooh. Hey! Okay, come on, mama.
I can't be the one who's lonely for you. No, you're not the one I need.
Preach, mama.
I want love that feels like home, and deep inside of me I feel the storm awakening. I won't give up, I won't give up, I won't give up, I won't give up, even if it kills me tonight. I give it up, I give it up, I give it up, I give it up, give up on a dream of you and I.
It's such an interesting vocal pattern on this chorus. And then I just love the musical production coming from that first part of the chorus into the second part where it just starts to really amp up.
But I won't give up. We're all worthy of love in this life.
Amen.
No, it ain't enough. Some good things begin with goodbye.
That part though. All right, I love this one. There's so many interesting, just interesting vocal patterns in it. Like the whole, let me take it back. Like, so first we start out with this very kind of somber, repetitive doom 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 pattern on the piano, and so I was like, okay, we're getting a soft, probably very emotional kind of ballad. That's the realm I was feeling for a lot of the first verse, which I'm like, okay, that's fine, cool. Y'all know I love me some good, sad, depressing ballads. Give me, make me be all up in my feels. But then we started to work our way towards like the pre-chorus, and we started to hear this like, not really humming, but I can't really think of what instrument it is right now. So we're coming off the piano, and then we get this sort of like this like atmospheric strumming in the background, and then we're starting to include a little bit more instrumentation. Like, okay, where are we going with it? And then listening to the lyrics and the music, how the music was changed at that point, I'm like, okay, maybe it's not going to be a sad, depressing ballad. Maybe it's going to be more of an uplifting kind of ballad, kind of in the same vein of I Don't Think About You, but just with a little bit more vocal energy to it. But then we get to the start of the chorus.
Define what I deserve. I won't give up, I won't give up, I won't give up, I won't give up, even if it kills me tonight.
So then we get to that, I won't give up, I won't give up, I won't give up, I won't give up. You know, that very repetitive part there, which can, after a while, can get very, very stale, which I'm glad that once she comes in with the second repeat of it, she starts to change up the vocal patterning on it.
I give it up, I give it up, I give it up, I give it up, give up on my dreams.
Like, it's just a subtle enough change that it keeps that repetitive nature of the first part of the chorus from feeling stale, but also it feels almost like if I were in voice class or doing vocal warm-ups, like I'm going up through my scales. Da 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 da. Like it felt like a vocal scale that she was like kind of just playing through. It's just a very interesting choice. I love it. And then we have all of this come in. We have the beat and the music coming in. All of a sudden it's like, oh no, this is not a sad, depressing, whatever. Like the root of the lyrics might have come from a very sad, depressing, hurt place, but the song is more, it feels more of a empowerment, which, you know, Kelly's all about empowerment. If there's anything you get from her catalog, you get high head belts, high chest belts, and empowerment. So she's all about that empowerment vibe, but that's what it feels. It's like, you know, I won't give up, and a lot of the lyrics are talking about, you know, basically I can't be that person just waiting around for you. I can't be the person who's going to be alone for you. It's just not right. Some good things come out of goodbye, and, you know, just because this situation happened doesn't mean I'm going to let this define what love should be, and doesn't mean that I don't deserve to be loved. And just general, almost Stella got her groove back. Like, you know, that sort of self-reflection of, hey, I went through this bad relationship or this bad breakup, but I shouldn't let that define me. I have to find my inner strength, my inner peace, find me, and just realize that I deserve better than this. This is not what I deserve. I shouldn't accept this anymore. And moving forward, I'm going to find what I actually deserve. And it's just like, mama, sing. So yeah, throughout the whole song, just great, fantastic vocals. Love the instrumental production on it, especially once that chorus really hits and we just get those big sort of uplifting vibes. I'm like, yes, give me these feelings. Yes. So love. All right. So next, let's dive into Did You Know? Okay.
Did you know I was a Goonie and my favorite color's green? And that life ain't like the movies. We're living proof of that, it seems. Did you know I danced with Swayze every night when I was 10? And my girls all flock to boy bands. Jagged Little Pill was my jam. Did you
Truth.
know that control is a disease? You say
I mean, some of these things I knew because I'm a Kelly
did you
fan.
know that your words are on repeat? Intention 6 feet down. And I was right there. You should have tried listening. And no, it's not fair what you're asking of me. You said I was giving up, right as you were showing up. I can take a little, but you took all I had and some. Did you really know me, boy? Did you really know me? Yeah, my favorite band is Toadies. Bet you couldn't name one song. Meanwhile, I sang you Heaven just to make you smile and sing along. Did you know I danced in a storm on a beach in Mexico, all by myself in the rain? Some people don't mind being alone. Did you
Amen.
know that control is a disease? You say you see it now. Did you know that your words are on repeat? Intention 6 feet down. And I was right there. You should have tried listening. And no, it's not fair what you're asking of me. You said I was giving up, right as you were showing up. I can take a little, but you took all I had and some. Did you really know me, boy? Did you really know me? Like a vinyl skipping round, that became a broken sound. Candle slowly burning out, no reason to stick around. Did you really know me, boy? Did you really know me? Did you know I loved you so? Wished you believed me then. I never wanted to go, but I deserve more than a ring on my hand.
Amen, mama. Know your worth.
You said I was giving up, right as you were showing up. I can take a little, but you took all I had and some. Did you really know me, boy?
Sing. Come on, background vocal. Or background ad-libs. Come on.
Broken sound, candle slowly burning out, no reason to stick around. Did you really know me, boy? Did you really know me?
Okay. So this one, very much like the last one, which I can see potentially why they were on the deluxe edition. Or at least like the arrangement of the tracks, because these both feel like songs that belong in the journey after That's Right. So That's Right felt like a good closing to the Chemistry album. But these songs feel like a good sort of aftermath of where that album ended. Like, it's still the end of the relationship, but now we're in those phases of that sort of, like I said, Stella getting her groove back and just kind of rediscovering the love for yourself, rediscovering what's important to you, rediscovering your worth, and knowing that you can't let this one relationship define love for everything. You can't let this one experience with this bad man define your self-worth, your value to the world, like just knowing. It's very just self-reflective, self-empowering, but from the after side of the relationship. So they feel right coming after That's Right. This one is probably one of the few tracks on the album. Well, there were a couple tracks, but that I could really hear radio, like pop radio, appeal to. Like I could hear it on the radio. There's something about the kind of cheekiness of it, the way like the verses were written, like basically you don't know things about me. Yes, we were married and we were in love when we got married and this, that, the other, but at the end of the day, what do you really know about me? And not saying just because you're married you know everything about your partner, because no matter how long you've been with somebody, no matter how much you know, how much they've shared, you will never know everything about any particular person. It doesn't matter. There are things that they just keep locked inside of themselves. There are things that they're not intentionally hiding, but, you know, small details about themselves that they may not have thought were important to share. And, you know, it's just a small, like, hey, I had this best friend back in second grade who turned out to be this, that, or, you know, like just small, minute little details that are not important to share. Doesn't matter how much you're with someone, you are never going to know absolutely everything about that person. But this song is kind of encapsulating, like, hey, how much about me do you actually know? Because we were together for a while. We had kids. Do you know my favorite band? Do you know my favorite color? Do you know that when I was younger, we loved boy bands? Atlanta's Jagged Little Pill was my shit. I mean, I knew this. She talked about Jagged Little Pill in like 700 interviews. I know how much she loves that album. But like, what do you actually know about me? Like, I don't think you know me as well as you think you know me, or as well as you thought you knew me. So maybe this relationship is not. Maybe it's not a bad thing that this relationship's over, because I don't think you really know me the way you know me. So there's just like a cheekiness to how the verses were written. It's kind of a sassy energy that I feel like younger listeners could vibe with, if that makes sense. I could just hear it on your standard top 40 kind of pop radio. But yeah, it's fun. It's not necessarily my favorite song on the album, but it's fun. It's fun. It's got fun energy to it. And like I said, it's got this cheeky, sassy kind of vibe to it. Great vocals, obviously, because she's Kelly Clarkson. She'll always give you great vocals. Yeah, not my favorite song, but still a good song nonetheless. All right, what do we got next? Next, we've got You Don't Make Me Cry featuring River Rose. They might not make her cry, but these two might make me cry. I don't know. Let's see what they got.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, ga, ga, ga. Da, 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 da.
I don't have the time to help you unwind all the ways you don't approve.
Okay, maybe they're not gonna make me cry.
But I think I'm getting to the truth. Nothing you say is making sense today, so I think I'll take my cue. When I was younger and a fool, I might have fallen for it too, but I'm not, so you can go away. I ain't falling for you, can't quote me. I'd rather be alone than blue. No, it ain't easy, but watch me walk the high road without you. You don't make me cry.
Hey.
And I cry at everything. You don't make me feel, and I feel more than most. Now that says something, doesn't it? So I'm picking you from my garden, weeds on the loud, and guess you missed that song. Feeling free since I found out you don't have power, so you're searching for some. Well, you can't have mine. You don't make me cry. Under all the shade you throw my way, I've been thinking about my worth, and it costs a lot more than the booze, I'm sure. It's putting your demons first. Yeah, I said it, and you can't quote me. No one tells you the truth. I know you can hear me up there, but high horses fall too. You don't make me cry.
Hey.
And I cry at everything. You don't make me feel, and I feel more than most. Now that says something, doesn't it? So I'm picking
Love that.
weeds on the loud, and guess you missed that song. Feeling free since I found out you don't have power, so you're searching for some. Well, you can't have mine. You don't make me cry. Well, you can't have mine. No, you don't make me cry. Every time I think you're on my side, gotta check my back for the dagger you're hiding. Every little jab, all the anger inside. Eyes open wide, no, you don't make me cry. And I cry at everything. You don't make me and I feel more than most now. That says something, doesn't it? So I'm picking you from my garden, weeds on the loud, and guess you missed that song. Feeling free since I found out you don't have power, so you're searching for some. Well, you can't have mine. No, you don't make me cry. Well, you can't have mine. You don't make me cry.
And
Okay, that one. Okay, well, A, I'm glad that it did not make me cry. I'm glad that it is a more upbeat, still kind of cheeky play on the song versus like the sad, depressing ballad that I thought we were getting from the title. Especially once I saw that, oh, we've got River Rose on this. I'm like, oh my God, you guys are killing me. But I did see where Kelly had made comments that these background vocals River Rose did were recorded like 4 or something years ago, back when she was like 5 or something like that. So this was long before the divorce, long before this was just River Rose recording, just having fun, dandy time. Because there were a lot of people who were like criticizing Kelly, like, oh, I can't believe she would bring her daughter into this divorce album or this, that, the other, or bring her daughter into this, make her sing this song. And so like I hadn't heard the song at that point, so I'm sitting here thinking, God, this must be a terribly devastating song. But like, it's not. It's kind of a low-key jam. It's kind of a low-key little vibe. And again, as far as devastating Kelly Clarkson penned songs go, this is not the most emotionally wrecking song I've heard in my life. It was done in a very fun, cheeky, upbeat kind of way. And River's contributions weren't necessarily, it wasn't like River was out here screaming, you don't make me cry, or, you know, like she was doing some, you know, fun, subtle stuff in the back and, you know, beginning to the end. And it was cute, just a cute little addition. I've heard hundreds of artists include their kids on tracks here and there and everywhere. So it's like, whatever. So since those vocals were recorded years ago before and divorce was even in sight, that tells me that this song was just a song that they were working on, not necessarily a song for the intent of I'm making a divorce album. It was just a song that they were working on, something to have in the cat, because you know there are so many unreleased Kelly Clarkson songs in her locked away in a vault somewhere because they didn't make it for this album, they didn't make it for that album, blah 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 blah. Just songs that people write and sing. All artists have dozens of songs that they've written for albums that didn't make it to the album. They're just kind of sitting away waiting for the right project to come, or they might sell it to another artist. So this very much felt, when I was listening to it, even from the musical production of it, I was like, this kind of feels almost like Meaning of Life, more so than let me see, when did Meaning of Life come out? I think that was 2017. Yeah, 2017. So if this took place 4 years ago, that would be 2019. If it was 5 years ago, it'd be 2018. So it's closer to the Meaning of Life era than it is the Chemistry era. So there's just something about the vibe of it musically that was giving me some, like, this could have just been a track off of Meaning of Life. So maybe this was something that was intended for Meaning of Life, but did not make it to Meaning of Life. And then they cut some extra background vocals with River Rose and like, okay, we'll save this for the next album. Not with it intending to be a whole divorce with it. So it's like, but yeah, the song is fun. The song's fun. It's catchy. It's just kind of a low-key groove. Like I said, it gives me very Meaning of Life feels. The album, not the song. Yeah, it's a fine song. Again, not my favorite track, but it's fine. All right, last one we're going to look at, because again, we've already listened to Roses. We've already reacted to Roses before. So we're going to look at Goodbye. Is this going to be the heartbreaking ballad? I just want another heartbreaking ballad. That's all I'm asking. So far, all of these bonus tracks have been more in the upbeat realm, which is great. But I want to feel things. I want to feel things. So give me something. Come on.
You didn't destroy me, though you tried.
Ooh. Hold on. Ooh, y'all hear that? You didn't destroy me, though you tried. Like, not quite as exaggerated as what I just did, but like just that. That, I don't even know. Was it more of a breathy, aspirate sort of tone on that vibrato? Like, oh, I don't know. Listen one more time.
You didn't destroy me, though you tried.
Oh.
Flame that doesn't die. Don't mind the bridges I've burned that kept you by my side. I get this one life, and I won't give you my goodbye.
I can already tell you this is going to be my favorite of the 4, or of the 5 bonus tracks.
How dare you hurt me while holding my hand? That kind of love I'll never understand. There's a difference between what we want and we need, and I've cried an ocean between you and me. You know I tried. Goodbye.
Sing the damn song, mama.
Thought you were different, but you held your aim right in my heart. I'm a sucker for pain. Our family portraits and designer dreams become so worthless when you're not what you think. You're not what you
I felt it stop with that, yes!
But you didn't destroy me, though you tried. You know you tried. You think about me, but in time you'll slip my mind. You're not the first one to cut me, you'll get no prize. I get this one life.
Sing the damn song. If we could just linger in this goodbye loop for like the next 2 minutes, I would be so happy. That was it. That was it. That was the track. That was the track that my soul needed. That was the track of the Deluxe album. Yes, that was the track. See, now I got to go back and listen to the full album, and yeah, that track definitely worked its way up into my top. It's definitely my top 5. It's probably in my top 3. I don't know if it's dethroned Chemistry or Magic. Oh. Right now, I'm going to put it in the 3rd place spot for the full album for me. and this is just after a first listen. I need to listen to some more and do some more reflecting on it. But just on a first listen, the other bonus tracks were great. And they probably file in somewhere towards the middle of my list, but they don't come close to cracking my top 3, top 5. This is the only one that's like shooting up there, so I have to like really like contemplate where it's going. But for right now, I'll still say that Chemistry is my number 1. I'll keep Magic at number 2, and Goodbye will be my number 3, but that could change with repeated listens of this, and this song has such repeated listens written all over it. Like, oh, I'm gonna burn a hole through this track. Lord, I'm gonna have this on repeat for so long. It's such a good. It's so good. The production on it, the mood, the vibe of everything. It's just this sort of, I don't know, laid back. Just, I don't know. And I guess that's actually common between all 3 of my top 3. All of them are very laid back, easy kind of vibes to them in a sense. But there's just something about this, and she was giving me all the vocals. Like that one point when she like went up and belted, and then she came back, it was going up again. I'm like, I can hear her. It would just be everything if she just went up into the super high head, almost whistle kind of voice, and then boom, she did. I'm like, yes, please give me the satisfaction, because there's so many times I will be listening to a song and my ear just hears the artist go somewhere, and then they don't go there, they go somewhere else, and I'm like, that's fine, wherever they went was fine, because that was how they interpreted it. But I just love that feeling of like being in sync, where I'm like, I can hear the song going here, and then the artist all just goes there. I remember the first time I listened to Invincible by Kelly Clarkson, it was the same thing. Coming out of the bridge, I am invincible, I scared of girl I want, what was I running for? Like when she was climbing up that scale, in my head I'm like, I can hear her just going up here, and then she went, whatever she did, but like I could hear her going up there, and she did, and it just felt so satisfying. I'm like, yes, let's be on the same page. So she did that here again, and just like, oh, so she was out here serving me vocals, but there were vocals, but still in this very sort of laid back, languid kind of just essence. Like she's saying goodbye, but it's not like a tearful goodbye. It's not it wasn't necessarily a happy goodbye. It wasn't a sorrowful goodbye. It was just this very sort of, I don't know, detached, I don't know. There was just something about it that was just so calm and zen, especially towards the end there, where we were in this like loop of goodbye, and just the music, there was just something about it that just felt so meditative. Like I could just sit here and just meditate on life with all of these goodbyes just circling. It's just like I don't know how to describe what I love so much about this, but I just love it. It just speaks to me. Some songs just speak to you. That's all I can really say. So I know there's some people who are going to be like, how could you not have loved You Don't Make Me Cry or any of the other tracks on this? How could you not absolutely love them? Those are my favorite. Oh my god. And other people are gonna be like, you like I've seen so many people's like ranking of this album, and like Chemistry is like somewhere towards the bottom or somewhere in the middle. I'm like, how like that's just music. That's just, we all have our differences of opinions. But yeah, sometimes music just speaks to me, and I can't really explain why a certain song makes me feel a certain thing, and why another song that might sound similar in a sense doesn't do it for me. Sometimes I can articulate it. Other times I'm like, I can't. It's just the song speaks to me in a way that another song doesn't. So this song, it just speaks to me. I hear it and I'm like, yes, this is my song. This is my song. So yeah. Those were our bonus tracks. I wasn't gonna. Well, I thought about looking at the remixes that they had there, but I had already heard the Belasco cover of mine and the David Guetta remix and whatnot. So I was like, I'll just listen to the other ones on my own time. But yeah, all in all, Chemistry is still a fabulous album, and I'm manifesting the day that she goes on a full-scale tour with it, or has a much longer residency in Vegas. Well, that would mean I'd have to go out to Vegas again. It's hot out there, y'all. It's dry. I don't know if I can survive another trip to dry Vegas. So maybe go on tour. Come to Florida. Don't come to Florida. Florida's terrible. But, you know, I'll come somewhere closer to Florida and I will come find you, Kelly. But yes, I'm manifesting another concert with this music, especially now that we've got more tracks. A concert where I could hear the full album, because there were so many of the tracks that got split amongst different nights of the residency that I'm like, no, I wanted to hear these tracks. Why can't I hear these tracks? So I'd love for a concert where I could hear all of the tracks. Yeah, so manifesting, putting it out there in the universe. But I love. This was a long video, so I'm going to stop talking again. Well, if you made it at this point, you already know timestamps and all that jazz. But I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on notifications to be notified when all of my shenanigans get posted. If there's anything else you'd like me to react to, be sure to leave it down in the comments. I'll get to it as soon as I possibly can. If you'd like to support the channel in other ways, you're more than welcome to join us over on Patreon. Don't have to, but you're more than welcome to if you want to. I'll see you guys in my next video. Love you.
Stranded here, stranded here, stranded. Stranded here, stranded here, stranded. There was a time we had it all. The darkness took over, and we started to fall. Hey, the feelings I had for you, they never left. And now I'm standing here, stranded. Lost with no vision of how we used to be. Standing here, stranded. Standing here, stranded. Ooh, yeah. I was drowning, suffocating. When you pulled me out for air, I was running through the fire in the mountains that I can't breathe without you. It's hard to see without you. Can't breathe without you. No, I can't live. No, I can't live without you. It's hard to see without you. Can't breathe without you. Now we're together, there's nothing